What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and in this video I'm finally going to unlock Avalanche. As far as the sheer amount of duplicates, this was the hardest lockbox character for me to get to date. I even contemplated showing all the 10 times lockboxes that I had to open in this video. But instead I'll just show you that I did fill up the final bonus bar, and that was in addition to 2 other bonus bars throughout this process. Oddly, the last cover that I needed was the first cover in the collection. It's Uncanny X-Men Volume 1, number 141. That's the one with the list of the apprehended or slain mutants on the cover. And then of course Wolverine is standing in front of it. So here it is, we were guaranteed to get it because we did fill up the bonus bar, and now we're going to unlock Avalanche. This was the very last character that I was missing currently, so now we do have all the heroes once again. I'm thinking that since we added 2 scrappers recently, it should help out our accuracy in PvP, but that does remain to be seen. You may remember me complaining about certain characters dodging so much, especially the big bruiser types. It kind of feels like evasion needs reworked. Now right after this recruitment dialogue, we're going to go through the comic cover collection and show you each one individually. So first we're starting with the Uncanny X-Men Volume 1, number 141. This is, of course, the last cover that we got, but it is the first in the collection. I think it may be the oldest cover as well. Next we have Uncanny X-Men Volume 1, number 403. And that's going to be followed by Villains for Hire Volume number 1. After seeing this cover, I kind of wish I could read this one. I may try to look it up. But anyways, next we have Cable Volume 1, number 87. Now moving on to the second row, the first cover is Uncanny X-Men Volume 1, number 226. It's another Uncanny X-Men cover from the 80s. Then next we're going to have the Uncanny Avengers Volume 1, number 1. I'm starting to wonder if Avalanche is actually in all these books. Then there's Uncanny X-Men Volume 1, number 405. And the final cover in the collection is going to be Uncanny X-Men Volume 1, number 401. So there you have it, the entire comic cover collection, and please feel free to tell me which covers you're missing in the comment section below. Next we're going to take a look at his story, and then I'll be using him in PvE. Before we do this, let's get one thing straight. I ain't betraying the Brotherhood. They betrayed me. I bled for mutant rights. I did my time in the raft. And where's it gotten our people? Nowhere. The Brotherhood used to stand for something, damn it. I may not have been an original member or the best fighter, but I was loyal. Even when everyone else started leaving, I kept the faith. You ask me, the problem started with the Juggernaut. Guy's got no conviction, no passion for the movement. He wasn't even a mutant for cripe's sake, just a thug with a grudge. I'll give you one guess whose bright idea it was to send Juggernaut an invitation. Yep, Miss Blue herself. Mystique's crafty. I'll give her that. But she sure as hell ain't no Magneto. There's no symbol like the Big M. Mutants would join up just to see him, you know? Just to listen to him talk. Xavier may be a professor, but Magneto was a general. Who would you rather have in a war? But hell, what do I know? Magneto turned. The X-Men are still going strong while the Brotherhood's crumbling. Hope Mort made it out. Some of those guys, they deserve another chance. But what chance had the Brotherhood left us, huh? Sell out the Shaw's 1% Club? Take orders from Dr. Frankenstein? Maybe leave a stain on a Sentinel's boot? Or join you? No choice at all, really. Never thought I'd work for the man. But you can't fight the power when you're dead. As long as mutants are alive, so's the dream. Okay, so Avalanche apparently joined us because we were his last alternative. Now that's a confidence builder. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and try him out in PvE for the first time. First, I'm using him with Drax, not because they're a good team-up, but because they're both new, and I'm leveling them. By the way, Drax is a pretty decent character. My first impression of him wasn't too great, but after using him, my opinion of him has been getting better. Right now I have him training to level 9, so I'll be showing him in PvP very soon. Now as for Avalanche, his first attack is called Fault Line. It's a ground sonic attack, and it applies opportunist to one enemy. Then his 2 passives are Making Waves, and the Sky is Falling. He gains an increasing damage buff whenever an ally uses a sonic or ground attack, and also sonic and ground attacks have a 50% chance to create falling debris. Hopefully we get to see a few of those procs in this battle. My agent, by the way, is using the Blade of the Guardian, which is going to be on sale. You've probably seen me use this weapon a lot in PvE. I love this thing, especially in missions and spec ops and things like that, but I will make a video on whether or not you should buy it. I don't think it's on sale quite yet, but I will make a video as soon as it is. I like to use it with the Mercurial, by the way, which looks exactly like it, but that's a weapon for another discussion. With Drax, we're going to use his level 1 on this top target, and then we might as well finish him off with our agent. This is going to allow Avalanche to finish this battle. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of options, we only can use Fault Line. But this is a pretty decent ability, and it can work well with an opportunist setup. Alright, so that's the end of the first fight ever with Avalanche, and now we're going to do one more. This time we're going to use him with a fellow Lockbox character, and someone who has a ground attack. I've also equipped the amplified subsonic sound gun on my agent, so now we have a sonic attack. So let's see how this syncs up with Avalanche. First, a mindless one is already down because of counterattacks, and luckily the second one does live. Otherwise, we wouldn't have too many targets for Avalanche to attack. Here's that sonic gun I was talking about, and it gives us seismic feedback as well. After using it, we'll take a look at Avalanche and see exactly what buffs he gets. Unfortunately, there's only going to be one enemy remaining by the time it gets to his turn. Oh, and I hope you've noticed that our team gives Avalanche feedback. It's almost as if this subsonic sound gun was custom made for an Avalanche team. Now on Sandman's turn, we're going to use his ground attack, but first we have to use Gathering Sand. Now his level 9 will help out Avalanche, and it also can proc that falling debris. In fact, after using Sand Spikes, you see the sky is falling. That's one of Avalanche's passives, and then the other shows Seismic Activity. He has 3 stacks, and this increases damage done by 5%. It also stacks up to 5 times. So then we hit the last mindless one, and get another Sky is Falling proc. So that's a pretty good way to end our first look at the newest Lockbox character, Avalanche. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I want to thank you all for watching. Lastly, I'd like to ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, good luck, and take care.